Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I will be overclocking my AMD Phenom X4 965 Black Edition. Black Edition means unlocked. So you can see it is showing 3.82 GHz because it is already overclocked. I have overclocked it. Okay, so the settings is changed from my BIOS. That is the reason it is showing 3.82 GHz, but I have already opened EasyTuner 6. That is basically utility given by my motherboard, that is Gigabyte, and I have changed it to stock now so that I can make a video. So anyways, the softwares which we will be using today is CPU Z, EasyTuner 6. EasyTuner 6, as I've said, is a utility from my motherboard. Okay, your software might be a little different. Your user interface again might be a little different. And the third software is SW Info. These three softwares we will be using today. You can use any other alternatives, whichever you want. And by the way, guys, this is this is pretty safe, at least for me. I've been doing this since a very long time, but I haven't faced any issues as of now. Just keep in mind, don't increase your voltage to say any 1.6, 1.7. Even though I don't think so, you might have that option, increase it to such a high voltage. Just keep it under 1.5 voltage. Anyways, as you can see, I've opened CPU Z here. You can see the core voltage. You can see almost everything over here. You have got lots of information. So as you can see, the core voltage, I've put it to stress. It is not crossing 1.344. So you have to keep in mind, whenever you are increasing the voltage, it shouldn't cross 1.5. 1.5 is the limits for AMD Phenom or Athlon. So yeah, keep that in mind. In my case, I'll be keeping it below 1.49, so that you have to leave a little headroom just in case if anything goes wrong, anything happens. You have to be on the safe side, just in short, you have to be on the safe side. I will be keeping it under 1.49. Okay, so now I'm gonna open EasyTuner 6, the software by which we are going to overclock it. We can change the voltage, we can change the frequency. Now keep in mind, first at stock voltage, try increasing the ratio and stress it. If it seems fine for at least 30 to 45 minutes, then it should be fine. In my case, I will be increasing the ratio because of course if you are increasing FSB on an already unlocked processor, it doesn't make sense at all. So you have to increase the ratio. In my case, I have already tested it, so I'll be increasing it to 19. Okay, so just in case if you guys comment, man, why you didn't test it, bro, it is already tested. I'm just going to share my my settings. So yeah, now I'll be increasing the ratio to 19, that is the multiplier. I will increase it to 19, then I'll click on set, then I'm going to increase the voltage to 1.4. As I've said, I have already tested it, so this setting for me works just fine. I have put a stress test for about an hour and it was working fine. I didn't face any issues. It is rock stable. As you can see, the voltage, it's 1.4 at stress. So now I'll be opening HW Info. The reason why I installed HW Info, just to check the temperature. You should keep it under 80 degrees. Anything above 80, I guess it will crash. Okay, so I have just changed my thermal paste yesterday, just before shooting this video, that is yesterday. I just changed it and right now it works just fine. On stock settings, it never ever crosses 65 degree at stress at about 1 hour. So I have improved the cooling. I have added 2 new fans. So now I'm going to increase the ratio to 19.5. again, this is what I have tested. This is the max I went. I haven't tested it any further. Now again you have to increase the voltage to 1.425. I'm gonna click on set, and as you can see, the clocks have gone all the way up to 3.9 gigahertz. That is pretty cool, man. It was running on 3.4 gigahertz. That is 500 megahertz of increment per core. And as you know, it's a quad core processor, so that is all in all 2 gigahertz. That is pretty cool. And there was great improvement when it comes to gaming performance. I tested few games and I tested editing videos. You can go a little more further than this. In my case, I was happy with this and I didn't overclock it anymore. At this setting, you are not going to harm your CPU in any way. Of course, cooling should be kept in mind. If you are reaching 80 degrees with these settings, I would suggest you to lower it a bit. So anyways guys, yeah, that's it for this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.